Yeah, so anyway, just what do you think of
Atheism.
eternal particulars? So basically, eternal particulars would obviously be unchanging, therefore they cannot be caused by God.
No, it doesn't follow. Doesn't follow.
Doesn't follow what? As in, okay, what would your argument against eternal particulars be?
Like, why does unchanging mean you can't be caused?
Because eternality entails.
Also, Atta, what are you streaming? What are you streaming?
Oh, this is TikTok.
Yeah, so anyway, eternality entails unchanging.
Sorry?
Who the heck said on what?
Yeah, so because eternality entails unchanging.
Yeah, that's fine, but that doesn't negate causality.
Yeah, if you're affirming an eternal particular, then what would the model be? You'd be saying that God has caused an eternal particular.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so how would that be the case?
What do you mean? How would that be the case?
If you're saying something is eternal yet caused, how would that follow?
No, I mean, where's the inconsistency within that?
The
It's
inconsistency.
going to be necessarily prior to the actual effect, right?
Yo,
Or
yo,
the effect is going to be prior to the cause.
yo, yo.
Wait, isn't he the guy that said, why is the other What's up?
Yeah. So anyway, priorness already entails temporality.
No, prior,
Yeah.
no, so prior is like a usage, like you know how when you say before, that entails reality, but prior doesn't.
Okay. So what would prior be in this case?
Just like the distinction between cause and causer, that's it.
So it's just semantical. So it's not actually going to be temporal. Or
No, not merely semantical.
All right. So it's simply okay. So prior is going to be distinction between cause and causa, correct?
Hmm.
Yeah. So what is the argument against an eternal particular going to be?
You're welcome, Marko.
Nothing.
Hello, Joestar.
No, it's Flame said something.
Yeah, good.
No, yeah, I mean, weren't you the one arguing how you? I don't get it. What do you want?
I'm asking you, what's the argument against a eternal particular besides God?
Matilda's argument.
And what would that be?
I'll send it to you later from his book.
All right, sure.
No way, Chad.
Wait, Jad is here, bro. This is really cool.
No,
Yeah.
Chad, it's Chad.
Wait, Juster, white turns is part of your pan, or Juster, like, what did you put him there?
It's a
He doesn't know law of excluded middle?
basically.
Jad.
Yeah, Chad.
You know, I'm gonna be honest.
Same.
That's funny coming from you, right? Because you don't even know what an inference is.
Yeah.
we have Doris, the guy who doesn't know how to debate with people.
Yeah, ironic, right? Yeah, you're the same guy who wants to mute everyone every single
No,
minute.
I don't mute everyone. I don't
Yeah,
mute
you muted me like 27 times, you retard.
No, only 4 times.
Yeah, that's hella
But
cap.
still, that's
Yeah, but stop exaggerating.
Complete
bro.
bullshit. Complete bullshit.
Yeah, Joster, fucking Chad.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Can someone
What's happening?
unmute Synth? Can someone give Synth speaking terms?
Stay quiet.
Is that turns? Turns are you? Turns. You.
Yeah.
Buddy. Hey,
What?
How is
What
up,
man?
existence
How you doing?
non-existence?
non-guy.
How is other than existence non-existence? How is other than existence?
But do you think that's an argument?
Hell yeah.
Well,
Hey, stop
you
being a bully,
derive
man.
some sort of like tautology, right? There's no
Yeah,
problem with
Can
that.
I ask you, what went through your mind when you asked that question?
I'm 6'5".
Nigga, you said you're 6'3" last week, what?
That's at the end.
I'm 6'4", Strang.
Hey, finish.
You can think that. Yeah, Tans, baby, go on.
But did you mute Darth again? Holy shit.
Like,
It wasn't me. I didn't mute him. I don't know. Someone else did, not me.
Okay, cool.
okay, Tans, go on.
What?
He asked you a question.
What was the
Mr.
question?
Darth, you're not going to get unmuted because when the monkey gets out of hand, he needs to be muzzled and chained.
He's not even black, he's white.
Doesn't what?
Analogy is not meant to be based on that. It's meant to be.
Wait, Jad.
Can someone unmute Synth?
Nigga,
Hey.
amazing, damn.
Hey,
don't-
turns. Why did you start put you in a banner, turns? Like,
Who's
What?
Sorry, what now?
Who's center?
turn is like is popular by being like promoted on Juicer's banner.
Who?
Uh-oh.
I mean, click on Juicer's account. You see yourself being popular, like you're being promoted there.
Why is somebody called Fleur inside the server? What?
What does that mean, bro? What does Fleur mean?
It's a Dutch name.
Oh, what is it? No, bro, I'm asking what it means, not what it is.
I thought it's flower in French. Maybe I'm mistaken.
It means flower?
Oh, you speak French?
No, very poorly.
Okay,
It's
so sheer
the name for.
Okay, turns, go on.
Wait, is Aaron's gonna make an argument for atheism or what?
Come on, baby, speak, baby, come on.
I mean, he can make an argument, but I'm just curious, like, why is that muted again? I just...
Bro, it wasn't. Bro, you're talking to me as if I am the one who muted them. Like, I don't get it, bro. I'm the one who unmuted them, actually.
Oh, okay.
Just like unmute, Sent, and monkeyboy.
Who's monkeyboy? I don't even see anyone called monkeyboy.
He's also known as Darth, yeah.
He's known as what?
Darth.
That guy.
Yeah.
So the moderator, whoever the moderator that muted the Darth, please, if you agree, just unmute them.
If they stop using words like retard and
He's not gonna use any. He's gonna, just be cordial.
he has to behave. If he doesn't, he'll be muted like the dog he is. Last chance.
Yeah.
Darth, don't say any bad word, Darth. Don't say
Yeah,
any bad
sure.
words.
Do you guys mind also muting synth?
My God.
Who's that?
The one with the Hillary,
yeah.
the Hillary Clinton.
Look up below you, Josta.
He's not muted. He's not muted, bro. He's not muted, bro.
He's not
He's
muted.
muted, he's
Okay, yeah.
No, he's not.
So yeah, we gotta mute him. Unmute him. Now he can talk.
Yeah, I'm on the, if you look in the roles, you guys have a muted role. So do you get me?
Jailed.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
jail
but
/ muted, it says muted on a dumbass. Look, so what kind of rules are against what kind of words are against the rules here? I'm trying to figure out. You guys
Like,
are like...
don't be offensive. Don't be offensive. Don't violate Discord TOS.
Well, he's asking
Don't
what
violate...
terms.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, but hold on. Clearly you guys are, like, okay with muting people. Did you mute them again?
Yeah, these people are actually crazy. These people are psychotic. He's not. He's asking what terms are not allowed.
What's the problem with asking a question?
He's asking what terms. Hold on. He's asking what terms are going to get him muted, and then you mute him while he's asking.
No, he was talking directly to everyone here. So I'm saying that there are Discord terms of service, and there is Discord community guidelines. I'm telling you why I'm muting. I'm literally explaining why I'm muting him. I wasn't the one muted him, by the way, but I'm just saying why he got muted. So Discord terms of service and community guidelines, they both are telling you, in any community, we need to behave to be in a respectful, achieve a respectful behavior, at least in a respectful environment, right?
I think that's fair. So let's give Synth a chance. If he talks, like if he uses foul language or something, you can mute him.
He was arguing against Juster for his decision, and that's really bad.
Well, let's give him another chance. I don't think he's going to use any,
No, it's up to you, Juster. It's up to you, Juster. It's not to me.
He's a good boy.
But I didn't mute him. What do you mean?
Yeah, so the idea is I'm muted for violating TOS. That's a good one. Look, I think that they're plenty of things to say that aren't violations of TOS. They would probably
and community guidelines, not just.
Yeah, what are the rules in this server?
They are abiding TOS and community guidelines.
The community Discord guidelines or your community guidelines?
No. Discord community guidelines are like objective. Like everyone should follow them. But
that's not what that means, right? But like, I'm asking you, why am I getting muted? Because I didn't violate either.
Okay, first of all, it wasn't me who muted you. That's first of all. Second of all, I'm pretty sure if you're like trying to argue against the owner,
didn't ask you if you. Didn't ask if you muted me. I'm asking you, why did I get muted? Not why did you mute me? I didn't ask you why you muted me.
How about
let's not discuss this Discord test. Just go ahead and make your argument. That's it.
Yeah, sure. Look, so I just think it's clear that there's a strong inductive case that Islam is incorrect. So there's a couple of good reasons why. One is you guys believe in a bodiless mind. Strong arguments against that just on the basis of induction. We have plenty of examples of minds with bodies. We have no examples of bodiless minds. Everything that we have examples of which is bodiless seems to not be a mind. So I don't understand why we'd assume there's a bodiless mind. That seems like a bit of a reach. Other inductive pieces of evidence are things like, your perfect guy fucked a 9-year-old. But I don't know, can you guys respond to either of those?
The last one you just said, like about 9 years old, is all based on presentism fallacy. I don't get how is that even an argument.
There's no presentism fallacy.
Okay,
let me quickly finish my sentence.
Okay, I will let you do whatever you want, but
yeah, but you just don't talk while I'm talking, right? Just wait. So firstly, I'm gonna explain to you.
Okay, first of all, I keep telling you, like, you have to be respectful, right? And this is really a problem. Like, you have a problem. Like, I get it. You want to be like, you want to act like you're the good guy, you're the dominator here. That's not work.
Scared.
Yo, you're actually.
Look,
guys,
chill. I'll say what I want. Look, since you said it's not a presentism fallacy, I have the right to ask you to define what presentism is. If you're not going to answer this question, then we're not going to have a discussion. Here's your chance. Define presentism.
So
I'm willing to answer any questions.
Darth, please, he speaks. He can speak.
Well, I'm trying to tell Synth.
Stop glazing, come on.
Look, so just really quickly, I'm down to answer any questions you have for me. Just make sure you wait to ask the questions until after I'm finished with the sentence. Don't call me rude while
you said no, it's not
You're doing it again right now because you have like a little bit of a impulse control issue. I understand. You're like one of these like Muslim guys. You got like this impulse.
Okay. Now ad hominem and again disrespectful. You're not getting anywhere. I'm telling you. All right, Darsh as well. Okay, I'm just keep interrupting because you don't want me to finish what I want to say. Okay, so since
you got no here?
it's not a presentism fallacy. I have the right to ask you, since you said no, you responded to my point by saying no, it's not a presentism fallacy. Now I have the right to ask you, what is presentism? You have to define presentism to me so we can see if you're a liar, if you're dishonest, or if you're an honest person. Let's go. Since this is your final chance, what is presentism? Go ahead. Define it.
I'm gonna answer your question. I just want to finish my sentence first, then I'm
No, your sentence has nothing to do. Look, don't insult me. Don't talk about my religion. Don't insult me. Don't talk about my religion.
Look, you little deranged monkey, little dog, pig dog. Just saying, listen to my answer to your question before you spaz out.
Okay, these guys don't have to. They cannot discuss just right
So
now.
ill-mannered. So ill-mannered.
I cannot discuss with someone like he knows I got him. He knows he's being destroyed. He knows he cannot even define presentism.
Not at all.
Then why don't you let them speak?
I think I stopped glazing.
They're getting destroyed so hard. You just kind of
Okay. Wait. We can move to the next one. Turns. Define presentism. Turns. Go ahead. He wants to speak for him.
Come on, Tens. Come on, King. Come on,
Turns, don't cause another one.
Presentism.
Yes.
I just think that's the view.
Why would Turns have to define that? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because he spoke for him. Because he glazed. He was glazing for him. That's why.
Come on, King. You can do it, King. Come on.
Glazing like that. Wow.
Yeah. Turns. What is presentism?
Come on, you can do it. Come on.
Well,
Come on, let's Google
I'm
it.
not even sure if that's. Well, it's. I guess I could give you an example if you want.
No. I'm not asking for an example. What is define presentism? Define that
I don't think I have a
fallacy.
formal definition. Why would I have to define that?
Because you were glazing for your friend.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
You were glazing for him. Guys, everyone here heard you and you said no, it's not presentism. You were glazing for him. You tried to defend him.
Okay, so what makes this a presentism fallacy?
So define presentism and I will see. We'll see together if it's actually a presentism fallacy or
I
not.
can give you what I think it is. I'm not really quite sure if I know what it is.
So why are you glazing?
You're the one who invoked the term. Like, why would I have to define it, right? You're the one who.
Because you were glazing for sins. You were glazing for sins. You did.
Yeah,
You actually said, when I said it's a presentism fallacy, you responded for him and said no, it's not actually.
Yeah.
Like, why are you glazing for him?
When did I say that?
You did. Everyone heard you. Everyone heard
I was
you.
on
Yes.
mute.
No, Turns out you were not.
I was
You're
on
on his
mute.
step. No, you're on his step.
I was literally on mute. But
Look.
I think the presentism fallacy is whenever you invoke something like from a much later time that wasn't actually a moral norm at the stated time in the very far past, right? That's what I think presentism means, right? So there's a moral norm that applied at an earlier or at a later time that didn't apply at the earlier time. Okay, is that what you mean?
So
I fucking do know what it. So I do know what it means. Okay.
Yeah. I give you enough time to Google it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I give you enough time to Google. No problem. I'm just saying that. You're agreeing. Okay, yeah, because you said at the beginning. I don't know what that. I don't have actual definition for it. You actually said that in front of everyone. You actually did say that.
I said that I wasn't sure.
You said you don't have an actual definition.
Yeah, I said I wasn't sure the way you invoked the term.
Yeah, so I'm saying I'm not gonna say Google it, whatever. Let's just move on. So
that's not
you agreeing?
Yeah, so how's that a fallacy, right? Because I take it that you think that moral norms don't change. Do you think that moral norms change?
Can I say? Okay, can I say? Okay, can I say? No. You're asking me why I don't have to respond.
Moral norms change. Moral norms.
People don't have to. You don't want to risk. Don't want to risk. This is what you think you can dominate in this way.
Oh, why did they freak out so much? Calm down. Why are you having a panic attack?
You can do
like Sense started cussing like he just freaked out for some reason.
I think what Saint was trying to say is that he's a moral realist, right? So he's not going to appeal to some cultural norms that might be changing over time when he says something is morally wrong, right? He's like a moral realist as far as I know. So he thinks that these, like these moral norms, like these moral facts are going to be objective in the sense that they're not like going to be temporal or dependent on any culture. Right. So if you like unmute him, maybe he can like explain what he meant. And you.
No, that's not why he was muted. Marko, that's not why he was muted. He was muted because he was interrupting me. I was speaking. That's why he was muted.
And he called
because to be fair, guys, I mean, he was interrupting, but also like you were interrupting him as well.
Everyone is glazing. I swear to God, he's just glazed forever.
No, I'm just saying, like you can guys try to like have a discussion all over, right?
We're trying, but he's not allowing it. We're actually trying to have a discussion, but he's not allowing it. So how can I force a discussion if he doesn't want it?
I listen. I think he does, but let's let him finish a sentence or two, and then
he does. Wait, he does by calling me a pig? How does that make sense, Marko? I'm not sure what you're saying here.
No, listen. I mean, I don't. That's kind of just like
rude. Yeah, it's rude. But do you think it's rude from him to call me a pig? Isn't that rude from him?
I think he got like annoyed because.
Is it rude, Marko? Is it rude?
Yeah, I agree it's rude. Right? I agree it's rude, right? But I'm just saying, like, can you give him a chance, right? Again, so and not overtalk him, and he's not going to be rude.
I am the one who overtalked him.
Listen, I mean, there was overtalking on both sides. I agree that he overtalked you, you overtalked him a little bit.
No, I didn't. I listened to him. And I tried to respond.
Let's hear what he meant, right? I'm not sure whether he, meant what I just explained. Maybe that's what he meant. Let's hear his position. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm curious, what he said.
Yeah, well, Turns, so you're saying it's not a fallacy, is it?
Yeah, so by fallacy, do you mean some sort of non sequitur conclusion derived from true premises?
No, I'm saying that
No,
you
what do you
said.
think a fallacy is?
Can I respond? See, guys,
That's
he's
what
doing it
fallacy
again.
is.
Can I respond? Can I
Yeah,
respond?
so you said no, right?
No,
You
I'm
don't
talking.
know what a fallacy is.
I'm not talking about what a fallacy is. I'm talking about the definition of presentism. You're just shifting the goalposts. I don't care about what you
How?
define.
You
Yeah,
invoked both of the words, right? You said fallacy.
yeah.
Why
But
can't we get clarification
I'm
of both?
focusing. Okay, look, let's not play semantics. That's what most atheists do. Let's just focus
You
on
don't even know what
presentism.
a fallacy is, dude.
You don't know what
You know the
semantics
words.
is. Okay, so you don't even know what law of excluded middle is. Just stop that.
Yes, I do.
Damn.
Okay,
It's a
so
statement that's capable of being true or false, right? It's a statement capable of being true or false, right?
No, sir, I'm just trying to act like him, and I'm just showing him he's just
Wait,
being
am I
childish. Like,
wrong? Yeah, am I wrong?
turns. You said presentism is not a fallacy, is it? And you actually
well, what do you
defined
mean
it by
by
saying
fallacy?
it's saying like judging the standards of in the past by the standards of today, right? That's what
Well,
you
I'm
said.
not sure if that's going to be an issue for your view, because I take it that you think moral norms are unchanging.
Can I say, for example, why the Prophet Muhammad didn't give them Twitter accounts or Facebook accounts?
Sure, but that's a non-moral.
No. Can I argue for that? Like,
Do you know what
can
an
I-
equivocation is?
Turns.
You know what an equivocation is?
Turns.
All right, so I think synth was invoking.
These people have issue.
Himself. I don't. What's wrong with him?
It turns like, look, he's trying to act like a schoolboy, you know. You know what this is? Do you know what that is? Do you know what equivocation is? Do you know what fallacy is? Habibi, chill out, Habibi. You're not winning. You're embarrassing yourself. I'm trying to have a discussion with you about presentism. I'm not asking you to teach me what fallacy is. I'm not asking you to teach me what fallacy of equivocation is. I'm not asking you to teach me your nonsensical fallacies that you have. I don't care about your definitions. I'm talking to you about presentism. I'm talking about the definition of presentism. Stop act like I'm a schoolboy. I'm gonna teach this guy. Like, I'm not asking you to teach me anything, Habibi. Okay? Let's just focus on one point. Presentism. I said, can I argue and say why the Prophet Muhammad didn't allow his companions to have Twitter accounts? Yes or no?
Yeah, so you know what a non-moral norm is? You know the
Yes or no? Yes or no to my question? Yes or no to my question?
Yeah, so the answer is that's an equivocation. So what synth was invoking was a moral norm. What you invoked to give the counterexample was a non-moral norm. So that's not going to address the concern.
What is the concern?
The concern is just going to be that it's a good inductive inference against the proposition that Islam is true in virtue of.
I'm not talking about the proposition
of
of Islam.
Muhammad being a pedophile.
Yeah, I'm talking about presentism fallacy. I'm not talking about like the proposition that Islam is true or whatever. I'm talking about the presentism fallacy
Well,
itself.
that's what was put on the table by synth, right?
Yeah, but I'm not here. I'm not arguing.
Argument?
No, I'm not arguing for whether Islam is true or false. That's not my point, right? Because you brought that up. I'm talking about presentism itself. Do we agree on the definition or not? Yes or no?
Yeah, so the definition is when you have a moral norm from, say, the past, right? Or from the future that you apply to the past, but you can't actually apply it to the past, right? Because it wasn't that standard at the time.
Yeah, because due to what? Okay, but due to what? Yeah, but can we just dive a little bit deeper? Due to what? Conditions like life conditioning, environment conditions, like due to what?
A moral norm, I don't take that's like due to those kinds of conditions.
What kind of conditions? You're vague here. What kind of conditions are you referring to?
What, for a moral norm?
The kind of conditions are you saying? Are you asking me?
Well, I take it that you think that moral norms are unchanging, right?
More norms are not changing?
How is it going to be based on like a condition, a changing condition? Because that implies that the moral norm is changing. Like, I take it that you think God is good. He's always been good. Is that correct?
Just what is he arguing for? Is he arguing for like?
Yeah. So do you think that?
No. I'm just a bit lost. What are you arguing for?
Question. That's fine.
No. You raised three different points. Look. You talk about God is good, Islam, this true proposition, and you at the same time you're talking with me about presentism. I'm not trying to focus on one thing. I'm not sure why you're jumping about God is good, Islam is true.
It's a counter. It's a counter.
But let's just focus. Let's just focus on one point, right? Let's just address one point. I'm talking to you about the point where you said judging the standards of the past by the standards of today, right? We both agreed on that definition.
Yeah, it seems to be right.
Yeah. That's what do we call this? Presentism fallacy. So we cannot actually do that.
Yeah, but do you know the distinction I gave you of moral standards versus non-moral standards? And then I asked you, do you take the view that moral standards are unchanging? In the same way God is good and God is always going to be good, it's not going to be the case that God is not good, right? That just means to say that there's a moral standard of God's goodness, the property of goodness that he has. Or if you want to say is of identity, then he is good, right? And that's always going to be the case. It's unchanging. So moral norms are unchanging for you. So presentism isn't actually going to.
Wait. Are you saying? Wait. You're trying to say the argument is that the prophet marrying Aisha is morally wrong. That's your argument, or like I'm just a bit lost. What are you trying to? I'm not sure what you're arguing for.
Well, I'm not sure, right? Because
you're not sure what you're arguing for.
I captured that Synth was just trying to say that's an inductive case against the proposition Islam is true.
I mean, Flame, I'm curious, like, why don't we...
Maybe you could just
unmute and just hear... Yeah, like, hear his...
No.
I don't know why I have to...
Why are we speculating about his position?
No, it's just like... you jump... Yeah, maybe the reason why you're jumping points is because, like, you're not the guy who was invoking the argument, man.
Yeah, let's, like, unmute Synth and hear his argument, like, what he meant and what he's going with it.
I'm not interested in talking to someone that's rude. That's the issue.
I mean, let's
like,
give him a chance.
because
He's
no,
really
we
good,
gave chances. We gave chances. Like,
Okay, he did.
it's not working.
You guys were
He-
like over
he just to himself
maybe,
was
like, he got annoyed, right? And
Marko,
that's fair, right? But
Marko. You're saying we overtalked? No, we didn't overtalk him. He was actually the one interrupting us.
No, you did overtalk.
No,
this
we
is a little
didn't.
bit, right? There was
See,
over
like right now, see, like right now, like what you just did. You just overtalked while I was talking.
No, you interviewed
Watch
between
them
me and
get
Mark. What do you mean?
No.
Yeah, no.
There was a silent part, and then I interjected so I could just say that you were interrupting constantly.
Wait. Turns. I remember me and you and Jihadis, we had a discussion. Did you solve the argument that we gave to you?
What was it? Dewey's conceptualist argument?
Yeah, the physical integration on.
Could you render the argument again? Was it something about like you can't ever give some sort of account of something without constituent parts of things that are already in reality or something?
Like based on which are based on past experience. Like, did you find a solution to that? Because you said you're gonna look into it, and you haven't responded to it.
No, I never said I'd look into it, right? I gave a counterexample. Do you remember what I said?
No. Me and Jadis were actually been waiting for you to say anything about it.
That's
You
what I
haven't
said. I gave an a priori counterexample, right? Which means prior to experience, right? So, like, I don't think you need experience to say that, like.
Yeah, we're waiting for the example. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think experience means? Like.
No. I'm waiting. Experience. Yeah, no, experience is not necessarily with your five senses. No.
Okay, what do you mean by experience then?
Like it can be like you can have visual experience, you can have deductive experience, you can have like there's multiple ways of
experience.
No,
explain inductive experience for me.
No. I'm not saying inductive experience like visually. No, I didn't say. I was saying deductive, not inductive. Habibi, you miss here. But for if you're asking about induction, like vision or visual, that is something called visual experience. No issues. I'm saying that. Yeah. I'm saying that you don't need your five senses to detect a particular experience. For example, you have love, for example, or respect. You don't really use any of your five senses to detect it, but yet you experience it. Therefore, it exists. So, where my challenge,
right?
Yeah, look, my challenge. Look. Turns. My challenge from like the past between you and me or Jihadis was that you try to give us one single example.
And I did, and then like
no, you
like failing.
No, you did. Yeah, you did say pink unicorn, and we refuted the like. Well, it's not like I forgot. We refuted the pink unicorn.
You can say like that you can know that the pink unicorn's never going to be able to contradict itself, right? Or to have a contradiction with
does the parts of the pink unicorn exist?
No.
So does the horse exist?
Yeah, sure.
Does the pink otter exist?
The pink otter?
Pink color. Does
I don't know. Depends on what model, because that's like universal, right? Well,
you're the one who said it.
You're not going to say that pink exists.
No, I'm saying we had past experience about pink, and we know what pink is. We know the color pink, right? That's why you appeal to physical integration.
Doesn't mean.
But the thing is, all you did, you brought parts. You don't deny that the color pink exists. I'm not sure what you're trying to argue here. So you brought the parts of the color pink, the horse, the horn, then you added them all together, and then you formed.
What's wrong with nominalist views on properties?
You're not. Look. Just let's not run away.
Right?
No. You said you give an example. You said you give an example,
right? So if I take a nominalist view on properties, yeah, I changed my view on this particular thing. But look, I can render the other critique if you don't know how to address this one.
Turns. You said I will give a counterexample. You haven't given any counterexample till now.
Right. So you know that God has to exist in all possible worlds, right?
Is that a counterexample to my argument, physical integration?
Yeah, it is. Because that's an a priori thing that you would derive. Because you'd have to say that that's modally possible.
I'm saying we know about God via past experience. That's why I believe in God, for example. And I don't think you can come up with the concept of God out of nowhere. You need to know something. You need to have past experience about what God is to be able to come up with the concept of God. Just like you coming with the concept of a unicorn. You know what the colors are. You know what the horse is. Like that's why you come up with the. What do you mean? Why? Because you've experienced them, just like God.
You haven't experienced the possible world in which you don't exist and God exists, right?
A possible world. What do you mean by a possible world?
A world that could have been the case. Like the world could have been otherwise. It could have been the case that God just withheld from creation.
No, I'm arguing whether God exists or not. I'm not arguing for like the possible worlds. So do you believe God exists?
You're arguing from Dewey's conceptualism. I don't know why you're derailing.
No, I'm arguing about its existence actually.
You were arguing from Dewey's conceptualism, and you asked me to render my critique again, and if I had a response, and I gave you the response, and now you're just like running away from the response.
No, I'm not running away from the response. Response is not addressing my argument because you didn't fail to understand what I'm trying to argue for. You actually misunderstood what I'm arguing for. Literally,
why doesn't it
just did. Because I am arguing whether he exists or not. Just like you mentioning the unicorn, we showed you that all the parts that you made the unicorn really exist. And I also we cannot really assert any physical parts of God because that's literally what we know about the simple origin. You cannot assert any physical parts to him. That's why you cannot say what color he is, what he looks like. Yet he exists. Why? Via past experience. That's why you have to.
If you have something that's a non-physical, non-mental abstraction, then that would be a counterexample.
Yeah, you need to give me. You need to give me an example. Let me finish. Can I finish? Can I finish?
You believe in a non-physical, non-mental.
Okay. The challenge is the following. You need to give me one example. You need to give me a concept which is not based on any physical integration, which is not based on any past experience. Only one example. If you said the unicorn again, you're refuted again. There you go. Giving you the chance.
Yes, I just did, right? Under your view, that would be God. Under your view, that would be God, right?
That would be God what? That's literally that. Yeah, thank you.
That's God. Under your view, it would be something.
You're actually proving my view. If you're saying God, you're actually proving my view.
What? That it's an a priori notion.
That requires past experience, because that's literally my view.
That doesn't require past experience.
Okay. Can you give me another example other than God that doesn't require past experience?
So now we need more examples, dude.
No, because literally we're literally claiming Terrence, listen. Terrence, you didn't refute me. Habib, chill out was the hype. I'm saying, we're telling you that for us to know about concepts, we do require past experience. If you're saying, I know about God, I know about the concept of God, that is literally because you have past experience about that being, right? That's why you can't come up with this concept. If you're born in a jungle, you've never seen colors in your life. If you've never seen the color pink in your life, you would never be able to come up with the concept of the color pink because you don't know what pink is. You don't know what colors are. You cannot come up with the concept. So the question would be that, where did we come up with the concept of God? That would require past experience, just like you requiring past experience to know about the colors and whatever in the universe or anything that is in the universe. You require. I'm getting interrupted. No, Marko, please. I can argue with you after him. Just let me argue with him first. So that would require past experience for you to come up with this concept. So if you're saying God is your, if you're saying God is your response, that's literally proving my point. You do require past experience to come up with God. Therefore, God exists. There you go. Let me give you another chance.
So that's a straw man, right? So you
was a straw man.
So okay, no, you went on for 30 seconds, right? I'm going to give a response. Wait. So you said that Dewey's conceptualism. You asked for a counterexample. I gave the counterexample, and then every single time I render the counterexample, you say, well, you need experience to know that God exists. So what's the argument for that? Why do you need experience?
Because you failed at giving me any example that which doesn't require experience to know about. Yeah, what is the example? What is the example?
The example.
That's the assertion. That's the assertion. That's not. That's your assertion.
Yeah, I gave you an a priori account of modality.
I'm telling you, like, for you to know about the concept of God, that requires past experience.
No.
And if you're saying if you're saying that's the only example you can give, if you're saying this is the only example I can give you, that literally proves Islam as well.
No. It doesn't prove Islam.
They will. I can show you.
You'd have to give the inference why that connects to the proof of
Islam. No. I'm telling you, I can connect it. I can connect it to my theology and show you that because we believe that there's nothing like him. So that's why you can. That's why you cannot come up with any other example. That's why you cannot come up with any other example other than God, because you're literally affirming what we're saying. There's nothing like him.
What was my argument from modality? What was my argument?
I'm not arguing for modality. I'm arguing for my argument.
You don't even fucking know the argument and you're responding.
I'm arguing for my argument.
You don't actually know the response, and you're just you're not actually addressing anything in the actual argument.
You said you're gonna give us a counterexample. You said you're gonna give us a counterexample. Did you give me a counterexample? Did you give me a counterexample? Did you give me a counter?
Yes.
What's your counterexample? What's your counterexample? What is your counterexample? You said I'm gonna give you a counterexample.
You don't even fucking know the argument.
You said you're gonna give me a counterexample. Where is your counterexample for what I said?
I already gave you it.
What is it? What is it? Yeah, go ahead.
I said for Dewey's conceptualism, it's gonna be God, right? And in virtue of that, the way that we know that that's going to be God from an a priori account is from that modality, right? You know what that? You know what modality is?
From what modality?
Logical modality or metaphysical or whatever.
Yes. So you're saying the only example you can give me is God. You cannot give me any other examples.
Why would that matter?
I'm asking you a question. Yes or no?
I can probably give you other examples.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, give me another. Because if you believe that you can come up with concepts, if you believe you can come up with concepts without experience, then you have to prove it. Then you have to prove it. I have to ask you to prove it.
Stop. You asked me specifically to give you one counterexample.
You did it.
That's called. Yeah, I did.
You didn't. That's assertion. No, that's the assertion. No. That's the assertion. That's not.
You're asking. Okay, so what's the response to the counterexample I gave?
My argument was that you cannot come up with any concept in your mind unless you have past experience to it. And I asked you to counter that by giving me an example. You said God. I literally telling you every concept that we think about, even God included. That means that we have past experience about him. That's literally my argument.
Why? Yeah, why? In terms of modality, why? Yeah.
In terms of physical integration.
Yeah, but this wouldn't be a physical integration, God, right? Like God's non-physical. God's non-physical. So
no, I don't believe God is. Yeah, I don't believe God is physical. That's true.
Right. So it's not going to be a physical sort of constituent part pairing, right?
There's past experience.
Okay, wait. Repeat
Yeah.
that. part about physical
For example,
integration.
I can give you multiple examples of something like that is metaphysical, like love I mentioned earlier. Love, for example, cannot be detected by any of your five senses, yet you're experiencing it. Therefore, love exists, right? So that's why I'm saying that you don't necessarily need physical integration for something that exists. But what is the only factor that is left? Past experience. Past experience is the only factor that you cannot deal with.
Why? Why can you not?
How did I prove love?
Okay, no.
How did I prove love?
So when so you can feel love, right? And I take feeling to be a sense.
Which sense?
Right.
Which sense is it? Which sense is it?
You're feeling it, right?
Which sense is it? Which sense is it?
I take that to be experiential, right? You're experiencing it.
Okay, name the five senses. Name the five senses, Terns.
Oh, no offhand. I could give you like a general. Like,
name the five Terns. I'm refuting you in front of everyone here. Name the five senses.
Why would I have to do that?
Because I'm going to refute you.
Answers.
Because I'm refuting you. Name the five senses.
Yeah. So you can see things, right?
Sure.
You can touch things.
Sure.
You can feel things. Oh, you can feel things.
No,
yes.
No, that's not a sense. That's not a sense. Feeling is not a sense. No. Experiencing based on experiences. No. I'm saying feeling from experience is not a sense. No.
Yeah.
So the five senses. It seems like he doesn't know them. So he said one, seeing, two, smelling, hearing, touching. There's one more. Did I say all five? Right? Yeah, I said
you don't
seeing.
You didn't even know them when you're giving me these Quizlet answers, dude.
Turns.
These little Quizlet questions.
Turns. Stop glazing. So seeing, smelling, hearing, touching, tasting. Yeah, thank you for the person who said tasting. Thank you. So let's just apply the test to love. Can we see love?
Well, you could see it in a microscope, right? It's a chemical reaction.
No, you can't see love.
Yeah, what's the argument for that?
You can.
By the way,
wait.
What's the argument that you can't see it in a microscope?
I mean, there are a lot of things that are kind of included. So.
Because it's not a physical thing. That's my argument for that.
Because
it's not a physical thing. If you can see something under the microscope, what does that mean? What does that mean? If you can see something under the microscope, what does that mean, Terns? It's physical.
If you feel love, right? So these dopamine effects are obviously in the brain.
No. Wait. It's two people talking.
What's the argument that you can't see love?
So I responded to you by you saying I can see it under the microscope. I'm telling you, no, you can't because it's not a physical thing. So how can you see love under the microscope?
Right, that's assuming something that I already wouldn't assume.
It's not physical. I'm telling you, love is not physical. So how is it chemical?
I just told you because you can see it under a microscope.
How is it chemical? Respond to my question. How is love is chemical?
That's gonna be
can I jump in?
known synthetically, right?
Wait, you just
No, guys, we get it, guys. Everyone wants to save this guy. No, wait, Terns, chill. I'm coming to you, Terns. I'm coming to you. For all the atheists here, I know you guys are like watching this desperate guy getting cooked. Please wait, I'm coming for you. No problem. We can talk, have a discussion. But let me talk to him, okay? Because this guy's literally misquoting chemistry. He doesn't know what chemistry is.
I'm getting so I just want to.
I'm coming to you.
Come already. Like, I'm here.
No. Wait. One sec. Terns, you said it's chemical, right? You said love is chemical, right, Terns?
Yeah.
Now visible to matter, right?
No. Now prove that. Yeah, prove it's love is chemical. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you can see it under the microscope.
You can't. I already refuted that. You haven't provided any evidence.
What's the argument that you can't?
I told you it's not physical.
That question begging
that's just to restate the claim, right? What's the argument that it's non-physical?
It's not physical. There's nothing in chemistry. There's nothing in chemistry.
Restatement of the claim, right?
Okay. There's nothing in chemistry that we can detect love with. What do you have in chemicals that you can detect love with? Go ahead.
I already told you, right?
Which part of chemistry can we detect love with?
They're called.
You see how he does the same for duality?
You under a microscope, right?
Yeah. What is that? What is that I can view under?
Right.
Whoa, wait, say that again.
These things are just called like oxytocin and that kind of stuff, right? And these are like well accepted by scientists that you can.
Okay. I'll help you.
Would that be right?
I'll help you.
Is that right?
So no, I'll help you. So we know that like when someone loves someone, there is there's a hormone that gets released from the brain, right?
Dude, this is so fucking. You just conceded the point, dumbass.
I'm not finished. I'm showing you that you actually refuted yourself without realizing, but just let me finish and stop interrupting me, okay? I'm helping you. That's funny that I'm helping you to refute you. So there is a hormone that gets released from the brain when you love somebody, right, Terns?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the effects of love. That's not love.
Yeah, what's the argument for that?
That's the effects of love. Where is love? Because you said because it raises. I'm helping you. I'm helping you by telling you.
Yeah,
I'm helping you.
That is the effect.
Terns, can you chill and listen to my response? Can you chill and listen to my answers? Right?
Yeah, give the answer.
And I give yourself a chill pill and listen to me, okay? So yeah, I said love, right? You're talking about the effects of love. The effects of love, your brain releasing a hormone. That's the effects of love. So I'm not
What do
asking
you mean
about.
by love?
I'm not asking you about the effects of love. I'm asking
What
about
do you
love
mean
itself.
by love?
Can
What
you
do
see
mean by
love itself?
What do you mean by love?
It's a
Because I just
concept.
take that to be reducible to.
It's a metaphysical. No, it's a metaphysical concept. No,
What
it's
do you mean
not
by metaphysical concept?
beyond physics.
Beyond physics. That's not what
Yes.
metaphysical means. What do you think metaphysics is?
That's how I define metaphysics.
Metaphysics is. Metaphysics just means
That's turns. When I say that love is metaphysical, that means it surpasses all physical laws that we know. It's beyond physics. That's what metaphysical means, turns. I'm not sure if you're educated on this or not, but yeah, it seems really embarrassing at this point.
What do you mean surpasses all physical laws? What does that mean?
All right, turns.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that.
I'm going to respond. You see, you keep interrupting me, not even letting me respond. You asked me a question. Can I respond to your question? You asked me a question. You said, what do you mean? You asked me, what do you mean, but it surpasses all the physical laws. Okay, since you would believe that it doesn't surpass all physical laws, now give me the physical equation that proves love.
What? Why
Give me the physical equation
for me. What are you talking about? I already told you that it's reducible. to chemicals, right?
Someone is interrupting me.
Holy shit! Yeah,
I was unable. Someone is. Go ahead. What do you say?
It's reducible to chemicals, right? You can detect these things as like oxytocin.
No, that's the effects. That's the effects of love.
What's the argument for that? I asked you, what's the inference for the claim?
The chemicals? You did literally what you said. What you literally said. The chemicals releasing from your brain. That's literally what you said.
So what? That doesn't mean that it's going to be produced.
That's
from
the
love.
effect, you dummy.
That doesn't mean that it's going to be produced from love, right?
No, you said that it's the chemical of the brain that helps us detect love, right? That's what you said.
I take it that you're calling for an explanation, right?
Okay, no. Answer my question. Answer my question. Did you say that we can detect love via chemicals? Yes or no? This guy's embarrassing himself.
Yes, right. Because that's
okay. You said that. All right. You said that, right? You agreeing that you said that, right?
Yes, I just agreed.
Yes. Wait, you disagreeing with what you said? You taking
disagree with? I said that you can reduce love to chemicals. Yeah, I said the multiple times.
So you're saying we can detect it via chemicals, right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm telling you, the chemicals that are being released is due to the effects of love. Because I loved somebody, my brain released a hormone. That's the effect.
Yeah, wait. Can you say that one more time? Sorry, I was looking.
Why are you stuttering? Have you just respond?
I was looking at someone's message. So
no, focus on this because you're getting embarrassed. Right? Focus on this.
No one's getting embarrassed.
No, you are getting embarrassed.
Does anyone actually think that you're giving responses?
So I told you, because you loved somebody, right? For us to tell that you love somebody in science, empirically speaking, on an empirical level, your brain releases a hormone, right? That's because what you loved somebody. That's the effects. That's not love itself.
Why? Yeah, that's the claim that you said earlier. I'm wondering why.
That's what we know. That's literally what you agreed to, you dummy. That's what literally you agreed to.
When did I agree to that shit?
Because you said
love and then it produces the chemicals. I said that love is reducible to chemicals.
So do you agree that we can detect it via chemicals? Did you agree to that?
Yes.
Right. You said I agree. Yeah, you said I agree that it can be detected by chemicals, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm correcting you by telling you you're detecting the effects of love.
Yeah. So what's the argument for that?
Science. Empiricism. Empiricism.
Give me the specific.
Your own study that talks about the chemicals that gets your own study. Turns your own study which claims.
What's the empirical data?
This guy doesn't know how to argue. Okay, you asked me, give me a study that says this. Your own study says this. Turns your own study would say that when you love somebody, I'm repeating, when you love somebody, your brain releases a hormone. Literally, your study would say that. I don't need to give you a study. Your study would say the same. Are you dumb?
Yeah, I said that it's reducible, right? So what study would that be? That
your own study.
That would. Yeah, what do you mean my own study?
Whatever you agreed to. You said, I believe that. You said love is irreducible to chemicals. Isn't that what you just said? Yeah, that's why you said yes. So we are telling you, yes, the effects of love, we can see that in chemicals because we know that the brain releases a hormone when you love somebody. That's something we know in science. That's something we know in science.
Supposes a causal relationship, right? So I'm not sure how a non-physical sort of thing would be causal. Like,
can you show me love? Yeah, I'm asking for the effects. Can you show me love itself?
I'm just not sure how such a thing could be causal, right? Do you take a view on the mind-body problem?
Can I? Someone is asking me to get easier on you. Okay. All right. Can we see gravity? Can we see gravity turns?
I take that to be an abstraction. Right.
Can we see gravity?
Do you know what Platonism is?
Can we see gravity? Yes. No. Answer my question. Just turn away. No. We can see.
The answer is you can't. Right.
We can. Okay. Can we smell gravity?
No, you can't.
Can we hear gravity?
No.
All right. Can we taste gravity?
Yes.
Can we taste it?
Yeah, like you can drop a ball a certain number of times and say, "Yep, we have tested gravity." Right? What do you think it is?
Okay, guys, this guy's trolling. So should I continue with someone's trolling? Okay, he's trolling. Juster, do you hear what I just said? He's trolling. He's not taking this seriously. He's saying, "Yeah, we can taste gravity." He literally said, "We can taste gravity."
Flame, he said something about we can test gravity. The thing is, right? Technically, you could justify any hypothesis with that if we drop it 5 times and it drops to the ground. Therefore, gravity. You could
No, we're saying we would say we see the effects of gravity. That's what I'm trying to get to. That we can see the effects of gravity, but we're not tasting, and we don't know what gravity tastes like. What? That would entail it's a physical thing.
That gravity thing was actually quite.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Your mic is like.
That gravity.
The gravity example was a good example.
That gravity was a good example because he shut up after that because he realized he wasn't a total empiricist.
Yeah, so but you agree with me that we can see the effects of gravity, right? No one denies that we can see the effects of gravity, right? None is an issue, is that? I don't know what's responding. Oh wait, Terence is muted. Yeah, Terence, go ahead. You said we can taste it. What does it taste like?
I said you can test it. That's what I
No, I said no, I said bro, did you actually mishear me? I was talking about tasting.
You.
Yeah, okay, I wasn't referring to testing. I was referring to tasting it. Like tasting what it tastes like. Like the five senses that I was referring to.
I heard test. Sorry.
No problem. So okay, can we taste it with our tongues?
No.
All right. So you're agreeing with me that we failed to use our five senses to detect gravity, yet it exists. Why? Because we can see the effects of it.
Yeah. So you can see that. You can see that. Well, I don't think that like gravity is going to be causal. So I don't know what you mean by you can see the effects.
Wait.
Plainness on that. So I think that's going to be some sort of metaphysical abstraction.
Wait, you're saying that we cannot see the effects? Wait, are you claiming that we cannot see the effects of gravity?
You can like describe what you think the effects would be. Like,
no. I'm asking a question. Are you saying we cannot detect or like
I don't
see?
think that gravity has any effects in the way that you would define it.
What do you mean in the way I'm defining? Why are you assuming the way I'm defining? I'm asking you, dude. I'm not telling you.
I'm not telling you. Metaphysical abstraction. That's what I just said.
But yet it exists. Why does it exist then? Why do we believe that it exists?
Why does it exist? By its necessity?
What do you mean by its necessity? Like, explain to me. Give me.
It's necessary under the laws of physics that it couldn't have been otherwise. Do you agree with that?
No, I'm not sure about that because I don't think it's like an absolute fact. So I can say, oh, it's necessary. Like I don't think so. I'm saying the reason why we believe in its existence is because we can see the effects of it. That's so simple.
Like you can take a fictionalist view on that, right? But since I'm a Platonist, I can know that you see the effects, right? But that's just like a useful fiction that people.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to say.
What's the issue with that? I'm not problem. Like, what's the issue with Platonism on that view?
I'm not saying that I can feel it as like an essential, as a sense. I'm saying like we can experience the effects, like we can have this experience that we can see.
The effects don't actually exist, right? You can say that it's a useful fiction that you invoke the terms experience the effect, right?
No,
I'm actually Platonist on the view, so I don't know why anyone would be committed that an abstraction is causal, right? I take abstractions to be causally inert.
What do you mean by causal?
Well, causal just means like to produce some sort of effect, right? So it's not going to be the case that it has the property of producing an effect, right? Because it's causally inert.
What do you mean? It is actually like we can literally witness. I mean, it's like we can see and measure when someone, for example, is in space and when someone is like on Earth, and how like there's a difference between the two places. Like what? That's the effects of gravity.
The difference between the two places. That's not
someone floating, for example, or someone attempting to jump in space in a spaceship, and someone is attempting to jump on the planet Earth. We can literally see the effects of gravity on the two different places, space and planet Earth.
Yeah, you can see.
It's applicable. It's applicable by the laws of physics. No, but it's applicable by the laws of physics. By the way,
I'm going through your argument. So that's still Platonism can still account for that, right? Because you can just say that that's like some sort of like useful fiction that we invoke whenever we measure these sorts of things. What would be the problem with that?
Wait, what did you say? Someone was like, I couldn't hear.
Oh no, we're studying right now. Okay, yeah.
I didn't hear you.
So yeah.
Stop glazing. No, stop glazing. No, stop glazing. No, someone was talking.
So did you have a response to Platonism?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, so I said that I take a Platonic view in terms.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That these things are non-mental, non-physical abstractions.
I don't believe gravity is physical, so I agree with you on that.
Do you believe it's non-mental?
Why? Like, what do you mean by non-mental?
Mental, like existing in the mind, right?
It exists in the mind. Like we can think about it, conceptualize it?
No. You can think about something and conceptualize something that is non-mental, right? Like if I say that you actually exist, I would say that you're physical, right? You're not going to be characterized as mental.
Are you saying by mental? Are you saying by mental like the gravity has some sort of consciousness?
No.
Then what do you mean then?
By mental?
Yes.
So by mental, like say someone imagines a fictional character, right? That's going to be mental.
Wait. Someone was interrupting you. Say that again.
Yeah, say someone imagines some sort of fictional character. That's going to be mental.
Fictional, but we already talked about fictional characters, dude. Like I don't know why you keep going back to this again.
I'm not going back to it. You asked for a definition, dude.
No, but that position has been refuted already. The position of like fictional, whatever.
It wasn't refuted.
It is refuted because you failed to give an example. It is refuted because you failed to give an example. Yes, you failed. You failed.
No.
And that's you said. And you said you're not even using.
Well,
but you even said you're not even appealing to this Platonic whatever example. You even said you're not even appealing to this position. So why are you even using it in the first place?
What do you mean?
Are you? Wait, is that your view? Yeah. Wait, is that your view?
I have a nominalist view on universals. I have a Platonist view on a different thing. When it's about nomological laws, I take a Platonist view.
The view that you just defined, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay, so I'm telling you that's not my view. What's your view? What you see as your view, that's not my view. Because I told you that when it comes to fictional characters, that you just said, like something that we are creating, I told you that's still based on like past realities or past experience. So I'm not sure like why would you use this for gravity?
Based on past experience. What do you mean by past?
Like when we talked about physical integration, and I asked you to give me one single example, and you failed.
That's not. Wait, is that what you mean by past? You think that?
No. It's bro. You didn't hear what I said. I said like the talk that we had about physical integration. That's what I said.
Okay, so when you say past, I just think that means something like you have situation say S0, and you have all the situations before that, right? And S0 is going to be the present moment. So all the situations before this present moment, that's going to be the past. Would you say that that's correct characterization of the principle?
And then I was refuting the point when you said the fictional character is like something that we come up with in our minds. That's the point I was talking about.
Okay, right. And I also said that you can have like some sort of modified position where you just say something like, well, you could know that such a character can never actually contradict himself, right? In the real world. And you know that based on something not based off experience.
Yeah, right. Why do you think we believe that gravity exists then, from an empirical point of view?
I'm not sure if I take a view on that.
Experience. It's so simple. The answer is one word.
I mean, you could say it's experience, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if what you mean by experience. If you mean
because like, it's not. Yeah, but gravity. Gravity is not the only thing that we use. I use love as well. I can use respect, and we can use so many things. It's not, I'm saying that these what you call abstracts, right? These concepts, right? We're saying they are metaphysical, that they exist. That's what we're saying. Why they exist? Because of past experience. So that we don't necessarily need our five senses to detect something. Maybe you believe that. I'm not sure. Maybe you believe that we do require our five senses to like determine something. That would be materialism. I'm not sure if you're taking that view or not.
That you need that? Why would you need that?
No, I'm saying I'm not sure if that's you're not taking that view.
That's not really what materialism is either. But
detecting materialism is all about your five senses in nature.
No, materialism is a view on substance. It's a view, right?
So wait, like isn't it about physical substances?
Right, there's only physical substances, right? That's the metaphor.
Yeah. That's what I just said. What does that mean by physical?
Not what you said.
No. Wait. I'll tell you what. It's actually equivalent to what I said because when you say physical, that refers to that we can detect it with our five senses. That's what I mean.
So did you happen to have a response to Platonism?
And the best response to that is like we can touch it, for example. Yeah, but I'm just responding to the because you see, you're skipping the points that I'm responding to without realizing you're getting refuted and just trying to run away from it. Like I don't get why. You said I misdefined materialism. I didn't.
But you did, right?
Okay, what was the error? What was the error that I made?
You said that materialism is when you only have the five senses, right?
No. That's not what I said. I said we can detect things. I said we can detect things only with our five senses.
We can detect things only. I don't think that's what they hold to either. But maybe that's.
But you just said. But you just made my definition. You just made my definition more fancier, but it's just the same definition.
I mean, that's not. No.
Yes, you did. You said physical substances.
You can hold to the view that there's non-physical kind of abstract things, right? But that you can only know things epistemically by the five senses, right? They don't
believe that terms. They don't believe that. I'm a friend of mine, and he doesn't believe. For example, he doesn't believe that the mind is a thing.
Is a thing?
Yeah, he doesn't believe that the mind is a thing in terms of metaphysics. He believes that, for example, that the mind is only physical, and everything that we do is like can be only reduced to physical, whatever. So that's what they believe.
What's that have to do with what I said?
What it has to do is that you redefined my definition in a more fancier way. That's what you did. You just made it more. Sounds more fancy. That's what you did.
Yeah. Not really. I mean, you just mischaracterized the position, right? I was just correcting you.
I didn't. I said if it's physical, that means we can use our five senses to detect it. This is literally what physical means.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Maybe. Juster, can you correct this?
I'm not sure if I take a view on what physicality means.
I'm not defining physicality. No, I'm not defining physicality. I'm saying something that is physical. So I'm defining the word physical.
Okay. So
yeah, physicality is a different thing. I'm not sure why you appealed to that.
I thought you invoked. Well, that's a different claim to what I heard earlier, right? I thought.
No, you said physicality. I never appealed to that.
Okay, so you said that materialism is the view that you can only detect things by the five senses, right?
Yes, that everything is reduced to these like five senses or like physicals in general.
Or physicals.
Yeah, it's something that is physical. Like, for example, when you tell them the mind, they wouldn't believe that the mind is a metaphysical thing. They would believe that the mind is just your brain, for example.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but
yeah,
that's one of the that's one of their positions which is refuted regularly. So like I'm just saying like this is one example.
Yeah, but that you.
Yeah, but you said you don't appeal to this view.
That's fine. That's fine.
But you said you don't appeal to this view, right?
That was actually. Yeah, no, I'm not a materialist.
Okay, that's cool.
Because I believe in non-physical abstractions, right?
Yeah, that's good. That just makes things a bit easier for us, I guess.
I'm not sure that would be the case. I mean, like, I don't know how, because I don't see how these sorts of things would be causal in terms of like. The
thing is, I don't understand what. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know what you mean by causal. That's the only issue I have. I don't understand you.
Some sort of result, right?
Yeah, but like, if we can measure it and we can measure the effects, what are you trying to get to? Like, what is your point?
I'm saying that it's not actually something that's causal, right? It's a non-mental, non-physical abstraction.
So you're saying like me jumping and getting down back, like not floating on these are not causal effects?
Those I take those to be like descriptions of the principle or the law that you would see.
Yeah, the law of gravity. Hello, law of gravity. Hello.
Yeah, that's the law, right? Why would it matter that you clarify the law?
That's the reason. That's the cause why we're falling like this and why we're floating, literally.
Yeah, sure.
So it's causal.
That describes what's happening. Yeah.
Bro.
Causal.
Juicer, I feel your pain now.
Wait, but that's not causal, right?
You said it doesn't cause anything, right?
Yeah, so you can take a fictional view, right? And you can just say that.
No, but we have in physics we have the law of gravity, so it's been justified in physics. It's applicable in physics.
No, I'm saying that you can take a fictional view in terms of its causality. That's what I said.
But I'm not taking any fictional view. That's the thing. That's not even my view. Whoever said hello.
Why would that matter, right? That's my view.
I'm saying that's not my view. If you're arguing for this.
I have a question.
What do you mean? Wait, why would I have to argue from your views? Like,
yeah, what's up? What's up?
That's just sorry.
Flame, am I allowed to have like a custom role?
Do what? No, you can talk to Juicer, bro. I have nothing to do with this.
Who do I talk to?
Juicer, so the Trump guy.
I'll definitely talk to Mr. Biden. Trump.